Hello everyone, my name is Ivan, you are watching Donjon Shop channel, and we continue our series of videos on how to choose the right weapon for fighting under WMFC rules. And today we will talk about one-handed shafted weapons. One-handed shafted weapons in HMB are mainly battle hammers, shestapers, battle axes, maces. But here it's worth saying that in Russia, according to the law, shestapers, maces and other similar shock-crushing tools are considered cold weapons, and it's quite difficult to use them for HMB competitions in Russia, unlike in European countries. For axes there are no such restrictions, so today we will mainly talk about axes. Among fighters engaged in full contact fights according to the WMFC rules, axes are significantly less popular than swords or falchions. This is primarily due to the fact that it is more difficult to make a comfortable balance of the axe. In addition, fighting with an axe is somewhat more complicated than fighting with a sword. It requires special training. Nevertheless, an axe has two important advantages over a sword. First, an axe allows you to concentrate the force of the blow on a small area, and therefore hits with an axe cause more damage. Secondly, the distinctive chopping balance allows you to reduce the overall weight of the weapon. Axes are usually used in combination with a shield, but if you really want to, you can use it with other one-handed weapon, or even independently. The WMFC rules allow this. First of all, let's see what the general requirements are there for axes in the rules of Historical Medieval Battles International Association. A one-handed axe should weigh from 700 to 1300 grams. The total length of a one-handed axe should be at least 50 centimeters and not more than 90 centimeters. The width of the axe blade should be at least 7 centimeters. If the width of the blade will be less, then the axe can get into the eye socket of the helmet when hitting the visor, and this is unacceptable. The cutting edge of the axe must be rounded and must be at least 2 mm thick. There should be no chips or deep notches on the blade. Axes and other shafted weapons with sharp angles of less than 90 degrees and angles that can be considered dangerous are prohibited. Consult the Marshal's Committee if you are not sure in the safety of your weapon. These were general regulations. Now let's see what the special requirements for axes are there in the WMFC rules. We remind you that according to the WMFC rules, all weapons must have a certain impact weight distribution coefficient. Since in most cases axes do not have a guard on a handle, we should act in the opposite order. This means we do not calculate the coefficient, but determine the location of a permitted grip zone. This has to be done as follows. First, you need to weight the weapon in kilograms. Next, you need to divide the minimum value of the coefficient by the weight of your weapon. For men, this minimum value is 30, and for women it's 25. From the result that you got after the division, you need to subtract 5. Next, you need to determine the balance point of your weapon and measure the resulting distance from it. This will be the limit of the permitted grip zone. It should be marked on the shaft with a black or white ribbon, so that it is clearly visible. If you will hold the weapon above this grip zone, then such strikes will not be counted. Also, a special WMFC requirement is the presence of a lanyard on any one-handed weapon. The lanyard is needed to ensure that your weapon won't fly into the audience and won't kill anyone there. The length of such a lanyard should not be more than 40 centimeters. By the way, for a competent selection of weapon you can contact our shop. We will help prompt select and deliver. The link to our website will be in the description. And that's all for today, dear friends. Subscribe, like, comment, and may your weapons always be allowed.